how great would that is? It's genius.
Sensei.
Oh, yes.
Welcome to Slop Quest, everybody. Episode 71.
Having some fun.
I've got breaking news, by the way.
What's that breaking news?
I have a concussion. I got it on Friday.
You fucking idiot. You don't have a concussion.
You don't want to ask me about it?
No, I
got
don't.
it skiing with my wife.
Fucking idiot.
I just
You
got
know what?
back.
I open my heart to you.
I had to push.
I
had to push
open-
Monday's recording back to Wednesday. I'm doing the show concussed right now.
I open my heart to you and reveal this. It could be life changing. I don't
you
even
really
know where
think
I
so?
am.
Did they have a Rocky 3 moment or a Rocky 5 moment with you where the doctor
What?
was like, if he does this again, he's going to be pork-narded.
And he goes, I got no choice but to fight this guy who's 40 years younger than me.
That's a pretty good Stallone.
Yeah, it's dead on. So here's the deal. When I got this concussion, I got an acquired savant-ism for impressions. I can do anything.
It's that finished sentences.
Got a Tesla today.
That's good. Who's that?
Just character. You fucking tard. So my symptoms got worse in the past few days.
By the way, Ryan's the one with the concussion. He was going to have a big reveal.
And then it was blown. Well, if you listen to the... Anyway. Do not get me off the topic. Dude, I wrote it myself a note. I don't even know what it says for
Can I
the
read
show.
it?
Yeah, what does that say? Pocket?
It says Princess and the P. But it's spelled P-E-E. Gangbusters notes, dude.
Dude, I have
Fucking
to... What is this? What does the second one say?
Octomom.
No, but then one says pocket something.
It says pocket waddle hypnosis.
I think it's pocket watch.
Okay. You wrote pocket waddle.
This show's going to be about an hour and a half because this is all I can handle. So I hit a tree
Yeah.
with my head.
Oh, my God, dude. How fast were you going?
Pretty fast. Alone in the woods.
Ugh.
And my legs got tangled up. Almost blew my knee out. I had to muster all my strength to get my bindings off.
You had to
They're
muster all
buried.
your strength?
Shut the fuck.
Why are you not like this, dude?
I did a show Saturday night.
Are you serious?
Dude, I was so out of it. I felt like I was like drunk and high.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, you know how you like get really drunk and you move around, just kind of ward it
yeah.
off. So I was talking to people going like this. You know, you feel like your brain has an itch in it. You can't scratch.
Yes, dude.
That was it. So I went up and I told the crowd I have a full-blown concussion. They laughed, and then I was like, this is probably one of the better sets I've had.
That's great, dude. Now, if you farted in the microphone, you would have had the perfect set.
That would have been true. Dude, I wish I would have actually... From now on, I just hit myself in the head before I go on stage.
Good idea.
Hey, guys, am I up soon? Just fucking hit myself in the head with a
David
hammer.
Goggins would love that, by the way. He's like, this guy stays hard.
Hey, this guy, he likes to go up with a concussion. He hits himself with a head with a hammer.
Concussion, that's fucking nothing.
He goes, try running with a bloody asshole.
Oh, you're drooling, dude. What the fuck? Oh, my God. This guy's over here.
I
Pork
told you,
Nardo
dude.
drooling.
I told you that it was fucking, I told you.
I believe it now. I didn't believe it until I saw you drool on yourself. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable good show. Unbelievable good concussion. Unbelievable fucking...
It's just fantastic.
Okay.
I hope you're going to feel better soon, man.
I hope so, too. I haven't been able to do anything. Except go do stand-up comedy. This goes to show you how...
Except drive around and perform in front of hundreds of people.
This is how easy stand-up comedy is. I can't do anything else, but I was like, I got a spot Saturday night.
I can do that.
I can go do that at least.
It is.
The only job that I can actually go do is stand-up comedy.
Do you think podcasting is harder than stand-up?
In what regard?
In concussion regard.
Yeah, because I have to work with another person.
podcast, but it's like your
I,
brain's
remember
been-
I promised you a podcast. Well, instead I got you a TBI podcast, traumatic brain injury.
You're gonna have to do
podcast.
mushrooms to get back from this, dude.
What are you
They-
talking
They
about?
help heal the
I know-
brain.
okay, well, all right, but I don't have to. I'm
That's
gonna
true.
heal fine.
Yeah.
I did it. You know, I was skiing in the woods.
Did you go to the doctor
I did not go to the doctor because the doctor's just gonna tell me.
that you have internal brain bleeding?
Well, now my wife is all pissed about that. She's like, "You fucking idiot! If you die." Hey, now she's leaving.
I know.
She's going to Canada.
Uh,
What were we talking about?
you not going to the doctor.
I didn't go to the doctor because I know already what he's going to tell me.
What's he gonna tell you?
You need to rest.
Yeah.
You need to
Drink fluids, and we need to address the brain bleeding.
Well, he's not going to give you a fucking cat. He's not going to give you a MRI or CAT
you
scan.
don't think so?
Not because
How many miles per hour were you going when you hit that tree?
Oh, let me. I was timing it. Next
You
to
don't
the
have a
other
little
trees.
watch that tells you?
Yeah, and then I do the math in my head as I pass by the trees. I go, "Ooh, how far apart were
By the
those
way,
trees?"
that's probably why you hit the tree, because you are doing
'Cause I was calculating
miles per
my
hour
speed.
calculations.
I mean, I was going fast for the woods, but I wasn't going fucking 80 miles
helmet,
an hour.
you had a helmet on.
Of course, my helmet now.
People used to not ski with helmets.
I know I was one of those people.
I know.
I did not ski with a helmet until fucking 2018.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
What made you change your mind?
Fucking this shit like this. I've been relatively unscathed with the head injury.
You like going into the woods when you ski, right?
I love it. Yeah.
Why?
Because usually they have the best powder stashes.
Are you allowed to go in the woods?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's also when the weather's really bad, the weather's fine in there. If it's really windy and blowing snow, there it's usually fine.
You do a kind of skiing that I've never done,
What
which
is that?
you don't have a teacher who lets you get to the front of the line and then takes you down the beginner slope 3 times.
No, that is true. Yeah. And also Mammoth had huge dump, couple feet of snow,
Uh-huh.
and I was gnawing that POW for 4 days. It was on the
Yeah.
4th day, and I was deep in there getting the good powder stashes.
Yeah.
And then finally other people started coming along. So then they had some tracked out stuff, and that's where I started picking up speed. I needed a little speed because the powder was so deep. And then I have really long skis and it's very narrow, and I was trying to cut and
I thought
also
your skis were
scrub.
only 5'9".
Well, I'm 5'9", but my skis are 6'2".
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's the problem. And so my right ski caught a tree.
Yeah.
And then I went face first into I had to get a new
Oh,
helmet.
shit,
My
dude.
helmet's busted. But didn't lose consciousness.
Anytime you have a crash, you should get a new helmet.
I have one coming.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
A crash coming?
coming all over my stomach.
There you go.
I'm back, baby.
This guy's concussion helmet's nutting on his stomach. That's how we know he's
This
sharp
is-
as a tack.
I'm sharp. It's not attack style though.
By the way, speaking of pork narded, and
Yeah.
you know how my wife doesn't like when I use that word,
Pork narded.
the other
She
word, the R word. She doesn't-
You
she
sent
doesn't
me a
like it.
video of a guy who was doing a rap song. He's like, "Don't say the R word. It's not no good no more."
I've got plenty more where that came from.
I hope so.
But
Trust me, we're gonna need it.
she was watching White Lotus season 3 in bed.
Yeah.
And then we heard, I think it's Walton Goggins or somebody,
Mm-hmm.
goes, "What are these waiters retarded?"
Yeah.
And then she went, and looked at me, and she goes, "Now you think you can say it on the podcast because it's on my favorite show."
Maybe, dude. If you know what, but I think it was also put in there to prove a point
It is
that it's
that Walton Goggins rules.
He's got a great body. He says the word retarded. He's good. So now you can say it?
No,
because,
I probably
because White
can't.
Lotus said it.
But she did look at me immediately like, "Uh-oh, you think you can say it now because my favorite show said it."
How long will it be before there's like a L.A. Times or New York Times article going, "White Lotus broke the seal of the word retarded"?
By the way,
because these are shows that they respect, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, it's okay now to say it because HBO told us it's
by the
fine."
way, I could absolutely see a New York Times article that says, breaking the seal on the word retarded. How White Lotus season 3 changed the world.
Change television.
Changed the television landscape.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. You need like a Terry Gross to be like, so let's talk about the word retarded.
She's low energy. I listened to her interview with Bill Burr. She was pissed a lot of the time.
Yeah, of course. Oh, dude, Bill Burr on NPR?
Dude.
Even the not hardcore Bill Burr, like the 60-year-old Bill Burr that we have now.
Yeah.
It's like, he's still got that energy, but
he's
not
like it
as
was
mad.
too much for it. It felt like it was
Yes.
too much for
He's
her.
not the same, like, dude, I was listening to some shit on like Opie and Anthony, and he was fucking going nuts.
Yeah.
And obviously now you're older, it's different. You evolve, you do different things. But even that 58-year-old Bill Burr is not NPR ready.
No,
Like
no.
Terry Gross is like, oh my god.
No,
oh,
she was
God.
mad. She was mad. She
Well,
goes,
you know what?
He goes, we got to do something about these fucking billionaires. She goes, what are you doing? He goes, I'm talking to you about it right now. She goes, okay.
What?
It's like she was trying to
Was
end
this
the
before
interview.
or after he was talking about white chicks?
I think this might have been
The
after.
movie.
She got mad about that. and
That'd be
then-
great if you just go, the problem is white chicks. The Wayans Brothers movie.
By the way, there's people who live in our building. That's their favorite movie.
White Chicks?
Yeah,
It's on HBO Max now.
I should show Winnie how good White Chicks is.
White Chicks is great.
It is great.
It should have been Rob Schneider, though,
Yeah.
in a sequel called Black Chicks.
Oh, dude, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
You'd
And,
be like-
and if you have the Wayans Brothers produce it, then no one can get mad.
Right, but they'll be mad when he does his interviews.
Yeah. New York Times goes, Rob Schneider blew the door open for Black Chicks.
By the way, seeing how racist Rob Schneider could get in
Yeah.
blackface pretending to be a black woman, it would be unbelievable.
Maybe he does Asian woman, because isn't he half Asian?
He's half Filipino, yeah.
yeah. So he's half Filipinas.
I remember people now, like Zoomers, react to him playing like Asian people on Saturday Night Live.
But he's
and
Asian.
they're like, why is this white guy allowed to do this?
He's not even white.
I know.
He's fucking anyway. That fucking. But yeah, Bill Burr. Terry Gross is probably still pissed about him talking about white chicks or the problem. That's what she was. I'm sure.
I think she felt like she got like she was shutting down. It was weird listening to the fucking interview.
I just can't even.
That is what it was like. It's like, okay, is that what you want to say? What else do you want to say?
You know what though? Fuck her. Because remember when Adam Driver was on that
Yeah,
show?
dude.
And he goes, I don't want to listen. I can't listen to myself play in these movies. I don't like it. It makes me very uncomfortable, as any of us.
Yeah, yeah.
If someone's like, hey, let me play this clip, and you're like, please don't. She said, no. I control the narrative of this show.
Right.
And
then he
she
walked
played
off
it.
the set.
Yeah, and he goes, well, I'm not going to fucking sit here then. I told you not to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so fuck her.
I know.
Yeah.
I agree.
And now she's mad at Bill. Dude, why are we even listening to these people?
I don't know. Here's the thing.
They interview Hillary Clinton going like, oh, Hillary, just tell us what you're wearing
she
this
goes,
season.
Well, I'm wearing the, this actually was made by cotton that was originally picked by slaves who lived on the plantation that I live in now. And we don't, of course, don't have slaves anymore, but we do have prisoners who have a work release program where they work for free.
I guarantee you her family was like, slavery we got to end it. We have like 6 months left. We got to go and pick all the cotton so that we can have slave-picked cotton that we could just exclusively make our own clothes out of.
That's what they wanted.
She goes,
they
we
only
use 100% old school slave picked.
She goes, and we'll save a little bit for Bill Maher.
Dude, I love when people have her on. Act like none of this shit. Like act like there's no fucking serial killing or anything. I like when they have any president on a late night talk show where they're like, "Hey, Obama, talk about." What's your new Netflix deal? He goes,
Dude,
first I'd like to talk about that hospital I blew up with drones.
Yeah. Or how, like...
Or George Bush is like, hey, tell us about your artwork. He goes, before I do that, let me tell you about the illegal invasion of Iraq.
Let me tell you about hundreds of thousands of dead civilians.
And soldiers that I fucking sent over there because my old man goes, I'm not going to suck your dick anymore, Junior, unless you get this shit over with.
Dude, by the way, if you've been president at all, you've
I love
overseen horrific murders.
You
dude.
killed millions of people. Probably.
No, maybe not millions.
Jimmy Carter fucking killed a ton of people. He was sending a bunch of money to like Venezuela or something, and they're like, "Please stop. It's just funding like some fucking coup attempt that's murdering civilians."
Have you heard the rumor about Jimmy Carter knowing the truth about aliens and crying? That's the big one on the UFO forums.
What?
There was a time when Jimmy Carter first got elected president. He went to some kind of secret meeting. He came back and he was crying. And he spent the whole day crying.
Oh, it's probably because he touched fingers with E.T. He goes, "Let me smell that bad boy."
Then he said, "That's a lot of finger to sniff."
E.T. put finger in butt.
That was it. E.T. touch hole.
E.T. touch hole. Well, I just got my butt touched. I'm just gonna build houses after this. I don't want to know anything more.
The rumor is that they told him that aliens actually control the government.
Oh,
that
seriously.
everything is a simulation.
And they go, and guess what? All you have to do is sit here and chill and fucking play golf, do whatever you want
And
for the next 4 years.
Religion was invented by the aliens so we wouldn't murder each other.
Really?
Yeah.
And
it's
wait,
not
and
real.
where did you hear that?
This is on
some
Reddit.
autistic.
This is the UFO thing. This is the big conspiracy
Telepathy?
they always talk about.
Okay.
And they just keep talking about this one, that's why he was crying.
But they don't know why.
And that you have to do whatever they say and they can control your mind so that you'll go to war if they want you to.
Okay, but just the president's mind, not the civilians.
Not the civilians, just the president.
How does that work?
I think there's some holes in this theory.
Yeah, and where is the evidence coming from?
Because they said they saw him crying.
Dude, okay. There's a new Charles Manson documentary out on Netflix.
Yeah.
And in it, they say that like CIA used like mind control to make him do it.
Yeah.
And then I read an article from the guy who created the documentary. He goes, "It's such an outlandish theory that I don't even know if I believe it." I go, "You stupid
Holy
fuck,
shit,
dude.
yeah.
You made the fucking movie. You made this documentary series, and you're telling me you don't even know if you believe this idea that you have brought forth?" This is the same thing with the Jimmy Carter.
I know.
The guy goes, the guy that started it, he's like, "I don't even know if I fucking
I
believe
just saw him
it."
crying, so I figured he found out about the aliens. Now they control everything, and how it's a prison planet where our souls are harvested.
Oh, that's the rest of it?
The rest of it goes deep. The schizophrenic guys on the UFO forum on Reddit go deep as hell.
That's the great thing is like that's where those guys go. They're like, "This is my safe haven."
The idea is that our souls get released when we die. They fly out into space to be
So this
able
is Scientology.
to be free, but there's a black box on Saturn that redirects our souls back to Earth. And that's why the Rothschilds always
No,
have
dude.
Saturn imagery, and that's why
I love how they put I love when people are like, "Secret society, guess what? Let's put a couple of hints in there."
so they know,
Yeah.
so that the real ones can figure it out.
What I don't understand is, what were we just talking about? Hold on.
What I don't understand
no.
is any of it. The aliens,
yeah, but
harvesting our souls.
oh, so it is Scientology.
It's very similar to Scientology, which is also very similar to Gnostic Christianity, which believes the same thing. The God in the Old Testament is an evil, incompetent God, and he's making humans worship him to feed off of that worship.
Okay.
And that Jesus Christ came from the real God to teach us how to escape being reborn over and over again so that we could be trapped by this malevolent God
Okay.
that's trying to make our lives miserable.
I'm starting to believe more of this, by the way. When
Here's
I
the
see how
problem.
people behave.
I
starting to
can't
go.
read too much of it, or I go into a dark place where I go, it's real.
Yeah.
And I go, and I don't know if I have the courage to make a break for it when I die. You know, I'll be like running, and God will be like, "Come to heaven." I'll be like, "I don't know if you're the real God or you're a bad God."
I'm just
Running
gonna. I'm
around.
going away from the light.
You are? Where are you
Yeah.
going to
Well,
go?
where am I gonna end up? Because there is.
Where are you going to end up? This guy took a left at Albuquerque. You come up like Bugs Bunny in a fucking cartoon. It would be
Yeah.
so funny if you took such a wrong turn that you actually have been Bugs Bunny this whole time. In another life, you fucking...
What are you?
You
talking
turned
about?
yourself into
Who
a
has a
fucking
concussion
cartoon.
now?
I may be on muscle relaxers,
What a show! Concussion and muscle relaxing.
but that's just because
Muscle relaxer. That's our fucking buddy cop show.
muscle relaxing is what you said.
Dude, that would actually be great. One guy, permanent concussion. One guy, permanently on muscle relaxers.
That's an amazing show, by the way.
Want to go out and fight crime.
You go, why were we arresting this guy again? And they go, fucking, I don't know, bro.
You go, do we really want to even do that
People are like,
paperwork?
this shit is like The Wire, except they forget where they are and they don't do anything.
It's retarded wire.
Retarded Wire is great. It's hard to say.
Yeah, when your fucking tongue is asleep from all the muscle relaxers you're on.
I did say retarded wire.
If I'm fucking Bugs Bunny, then you must be Elmer Fudd.
I'm probably not. I want to be I want to be like some cute side character.
Who? Wile E. Coyote?
No, he's
Some
got a side
heartthrob.
character.
Some. Hey, you know the character that all the kids wanted to fuck? I want to be that guy.
That's not.
Maybe Yosemite Sam.
By the way,
Remember when you were a kid and you watched fucking Looney Tunes and you're like, oh, Yosemite Sam, I wish you'd suck my dick. What are you talking about? A cute side character.
Yeah, like what Tiny Mouse or something that's like strong. You know how they have.
It's in one episode. It doesn't exist
yeah.
again.
Yeah, those are fun.
Why don't you be Tweetie Bird? Everybody wanted to fuck Tweetie Bird.
No one wanted to
Hey,
fuck
that's a
Tweety
real
Bird.
spitter right there.
Do you remember when trashy ladies would have Tweety Bird tattoos?
Yes, that was huge.
That's gone now.
I know. Now they have SpongeBob SquarePants tattoos. That's true.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I thought it was Harry Potter tattoos.
It was, it was Harry Pussy tattoos.
I know this chick's a slut. She's got a hairy pussy tattoo.
You would too, then on a small of her back.
By the way, if you saw a chick that on the small of her back in the Harry Potter font, it said "Harry Pussy" and the Chamber of Anal.
Yes,
and it pointed right to.
Well,
her
no. What
bow.
if it didn't? What if it just had an arrow on either side of the Harry Pussy,
and it
to
says,
be like, go around the corner for Harry Pussy. But you could never shave it.
around the corner hair is made instead of chocolate's made. Pretty good.
You're out of your fucking mind.
You, dude, whatever.
Listen.
Let me read some more of your notes.
No, I'm not. That would be a great tattoo, though.
Yeah, hairy pussy.
And it's just got a wand,
Yeah.
and it's just like, welcome to my Hogwarts. Welcome to my regular.
Well, it says
ward.
hairy pussy and the you better not have any Hogwarts.
And your hog better not have warts.
That's good. And then it just
That'd be-
continues because when you go around to the front, it's Hagrid, and it said, "You're eating pussy, Harry."
Oh, it's Hagrid, all right. It's super Hagrid.
What fell out of the thing? Is that
I
important?
took it out. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want to. You overcharge these things, and
Yeah, they do get squirrely.
Dead people on planes. I didn't realize it was such a common thing.
Oh, and they leave them there, like at the
And
end
you have to
of
sit by them.
the guy on the bus.
What?
was that movie? Midnight Cowboy.
Yes, Ratso Rizzo.
Yeah, he does.
We didn't leave him there.
No.
It was his buddy. He died.
I
But
know.
yeah, do you think more people die on the bus?
He pissed his pants and then he died on the bus.
Yeah, I would. That's just why I don't like to sit on fucking bus seats. Ratso Rizzo's in there pissing on him. Now, listen. So, if you have a fucking, who do you think? What do you think more people die on? The fucking Greyhound or fucking United Airlines?
Greyhound.
I don't know.
I think it's close.
But you have
I think
to
more
sit.
people travel on United, so I think percentage-wise Greyhound, but numbers-wise
Okay.
airplanes.
So you say per capita.
Per capita deaths are higher on Greyhound.
Okay. Now, if I would be mad if I had to sit next to somebody who was dead, I would also go through their pockets. I would take their wallet.
And you go, and I would see if it's true that dead guys have hard wieners.
I wanted the dead chick. I wouldn't want to sit next to a fucking dead person. What if they're the aisle seat?
They need to give you the whole flight free if you have to sit next to a dead person.
At the minimum, dude. There should be a place on a plane where you put the morgue. Where's the plane morgue?
Even if they were in a whole body bag, which would make me feel more comfortable.
You sitting next to a body bag in the aisle?
But-
No, they're going to put it in the aisle because they're not going to put it in the window. So you have to climb over a dead person every time you have to take a piss.
Is this real?
This is
doesn't-
real.
This doesn't sound real to me.
There are more than you think times where people have to fly with dead people next to them. But where do they put
But that's
them?
because they die in the plane, on the plane
Yes.
flight, right?
No, they die before they get to the airport. They just go,
Because
well,
you're making it seem like You get your seat. You're like, sweet, I got row 5. And then you go there and there's a dead guy already on the plane.
Well, I think they may die after takeoff most of the time.
If they die after takeoff and I have to sit next to them, I'll tell you this. I'm taking a lot of breaks where I go up and I hang out with the stewardesses and I ask for free snacks.
You're like, as long as I get those, I'm good.
I go, there's going to be another dead guy on this plane.
Also, there must be off-gassing from the bowels.
Yeah, dude, they probably shit themselves.
Dude, I'd be like, the whole time, I'd be like, this is this guy.
It's the dead guy.
Yeah, but if you just imagine a big ripped fart and everyone looks at you and you go.
By the way, that's the second thing after I couldn't stand sitting next to a dead guy on a plane is how sweet would it be to sit next to a dead guy and you can rip all the farts you want.
That's not what I said, but if you have to sit next to him, he is going to be off-gassing.
You heard of making lemonade out of lemons. This guy's making when life gives you a dead guy, you make free farts out of it.
No, I'm saying he is definitely going to be ripping farts, or her.
Yeah.
And people are going to look at you.
And you'll be like, this guy's dead. He's ripping farts in his death. These are death throw farts.
Yeah, I'd be like, I would just go.
You know how the fingernails can grow like up to like 2 inches while you're dead?
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. You keep farting for about 2 weeks after you're dead.
No, but you definitely will.
Yeah, I know.
If you fucking die, gases are building up. I don't know. They should put him in the bathroom or something.
No, but then people have to take a piss, dude.
Yeah, just piss between his legs.
There should be a little. What
do you mean? They're not gonna let you use that. There's other bathrooms on the fucking plane.
This is what they should do. They should wrap him up, put him with a parachute, put his name tag on him, and throw him out of the plane.
They're not gonna do that. You're going too fast or up too high.
It'll be nice and cool for a minute while they open the door.
Yeah, it'll freeze, and then when he lands on the ground, it'll fucking shatter.
He'll have a parachute.
I understand,
with
but
an Apple tag on him.
because that'll be good. Because he'll free fall for fucking 3 minutes, and then like,
oh, by the way, the body would just snap.
Yeah, when the parachute hits, his arms just break off.
Oh,
because it's so fucking cold. He'll freeze in seconds. Well, I don't know, but they should have some contingency to do because they just leave him in the seat next to you.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't either.
They don't do an emergency stop to get rid of the body.
I mean,
I bet you they don't. I bet you they just go to the destination.
It's probably
if someone dies, you're
domestic,
going to Europe. You're going to Europe.
You're definitely
13-hour flight.
Yeah. If they fly and you haven't gone over the water yet, the ocean, then they'll stop. But if you're like halfway there, they're not stopping. You're sitting for 7 hours next to them.
Dude, I couldn't take it. There is not enough.
I think they vote. They're like, raise your hand if you want to go back. Raise your hand if you want to go to the destination. I'd be like, I don't want this fucking person slowing me down for my vacation.
I wouldn't want it either, but I'm definitely not going to go another 7 hours back and then not be at my destination.
Yeah, you're like, keep going. Fuck them, dude. They're dead.
I don't know. I'm starting to smell like a dead person now that I've been eating this garlic.
Well, yeah, but you're going to not have Alzheimer's.
It's making me smell old. It's making me smell like an old man. Do I smell like an old man?
I can't smell anything. I lost my sense of smell when I hit the tree.
Oh, yeah, you did. You also called me Julius over the phone multiple times.
Is that true?
No.
I don't know. You got me worried. What is the... Oh. You might know this, how did the pocket watch become the #1 hypnosis method?
Because everyone had one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They also have a finger that can go like this.
That's the dumbest shit ever. This guy, he goes, why use a finger? By the way, I'd love to see a competing hypnosis pamphlet that says, why use a pocket watch when you have a perfectly good finger?
Yeah.
Because first of all, a pocket watch is nicer to look at than a dangling.
He goes, look how nice this is.
By the way, try to relax me. Try to relax me with your finger dangling back and forth. That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Look at this.
It looks like you're trying to say, here's a wiggly penis. Now go to sleep.
Wiggly penis is also another.
This guy, guys.
I mean, the pocket watch is dumb as shit.
You ever get your penis going back real fast just by hitting the pubes back and forth like buttons? And it's going whap, whap, whap.
I mean,
whap.
I do the hip thing from kids.
I do the, because I've got a little bit of fat on the sides of my penis. I'll do a little bit of that. Whap, 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 whap.
It's okay. What's that do? The pocket watches.
I'm thinking about things that hypnotize me.
Okay, so that's the number one way because everyone had a pocket watch, so they're like anybody can hypnotize.
Do you want me to look this up? I feel like you spring these on me, but I should look it up.
Okay, you see, you're gonna leave me to keep the show going.
Well, why?
Also, why was hypnotism that it was at one point very big? Like people would be like, "Here's your bill for dinner," and he'd be like, "Hold on, take a look at this watch."
Do you think that was really that big?
I think that's the inspiration for Obi-Wan's mind control in fucking Star Wars, for sure.
Yeah.
When he goes, these are not the droids you're looking for.
This is on Reddit. Let's see if Reddit can help.
You know that
us.
they shot that scene 2 ways, where he goes, "These are not the droids you're looking for."
Uh-huh.
One of them was shot where he just says it. The other was using a pocket watch.
Is that true?
He goes,
By the way, people would not like Star Wars nearly as much if that's what was happening.
"Are you sure? What if he used his finger?" People goes like this.
And then he goes at the end. He goes, "That's a lot of finger to sniff."
Did you see that Tyler Perry is doing a spinoff with Star Wars?
Is he really?
Yeah, Medea is gonna play Obi-Wan. What are you doing?
Is this real? Well, AI has an overview for why. It says
we. By the way, from now on, all we do is we're only gonna do AI generated answers for all.
But
of
that's
this.
what all search engines are doing. And by the way,
Right.
they're 67% wrong.
Of
They're wrong
course.
67% of the time, except for Grok, which is wrong around 80 to 85% of the time.
I know. People just go, it's like Wikipedia. Because, by the way, they'll cite the source. And the source will just be Wikipedia.
Yeah.
AI is predominantly using Wikipedia and New York Post.
And Reddit troll posts about how you should eat
Yes.
5 rocks a day.
Unreal.
So
It's retarded technology generated by retarded humans. Like, we don't know what
no, we're talking about
talking
some of the smartest guys on the planet, dude.
Who?
Fucking Musk, bro. That guy is smart as fuck.
From now on, you know what? I'm so smart after this head injury, which is why I can't formulate sentences properly.
Yeah,
My
because
brain is just
that's
moving
how
too
smart you
fast.
are.
I like how they're like, the brain is moving too fast for something as rudimentary as your mouth. You're like, they're all attached. It just means you're fucking retarded that you can't make your mouth move.
Did you see that guy in the French Senate who said the president has given his entire job to a ketamine-addicted buffoon?
I love it, dude. I love it. I love where it's going.
It's
I find
a
it
scary
so
situation.
fun. I
Is
find
it fun?
So fun.
I'm tired of the news being like the Onion every day.
Yeah, well, just don't read it.
We have, because before it's like,
I like to piece. I only look at pictures, so I like to piece together the news from the photos.
and a lot of it tells you all you need to know.
If I see the little kid around, if I see Musk's kid around, I know, like, oh, he's trying to cover something up.
Yeah, he's giving some bad news about cuts that he's doing.
Why would you bring your kid to fucking work? Dude, I don't even want to know about these presidents, fucking anybody who's kids that work anywhere.
I know.
Why are you showing us your kids?
The rumor going around is that he has a misshapen penis, and that's why
I heard that it was a botched surgery.
Yeah. What does that mean, though?
It means he went and tried to get it enlarged, and it like blew out a side.
Oh, dude, but that's a problem. They say never.
He goes, "Hey, if your penis blows out, bit of an issue."
No, they say you should never get penis enlargement surgery.
Yeah.
Because every time people get it, they hate
fucks up
it.
their
Yeah.
dick.
So either sometimes their dick.
But they say that about everything. Hey, you shouldn't buy a car you can't afford. If you buy it, you're gonna hate it. Yeah. And the people do it anyway. You shouldn't buy a house you can't afford. People do it. They hate it.
Are you
shouldn't
saying-
go out with a chick that you fucking hate. They hate it. You shouldn't go out with a dude.
How
that you
does
don't
this
like.
apply to penis surgery?
Because people do shit that they're not supposed to do, and people tell them not to do it, and that's all they ever do.
That's true. People told short guys, not to have a surgeon saw your shits in half and fucking staple them back together with a gap in it so that you can be taller.
And by the way, you're going to be in a wheelchair for a year and a half.
Oh, dude. Wasn't
Yeah.
it 3 years or
Or
something?
whatever.
This guy was
It's
in a
insane.
wheelchair.
And then they go, you know what? I'm doing it.
And then he goes, I should have done my arms too, because I got short little arms.
Yeah, I got these
long
big,
legs.
long legs and fucking T-Rex arms. Oh my god!
Could you imagine going through that?
They're like, wow, you're 6'7", but you have the hands of a toddler.
Yeah, you have the arms of a guy who's 5'3", and you're also screaming in pain every time you walk.
You walk like a fucking idiot.
And
you're like,
use a cane. Remember that guy had to use a cane for the rest of his life.
He goes, yeah, but
he goes,
what?
Yeah, but wait till you see how the pussy I get being taller.
He goes, look at this chick I'm dating. Look at her back. Look at the tattoo on her back.
It's Tweetie Bird.
Hairy pussy.
It's Tweetie Bird with a speech bubble that says hairy pussy in the chamber.
Hairy pussy around front. Oh my god.
Dirty asshole round back.
Right here.
Dirty asshole here.
Yeah. So yeah, but I don't think that that's probably true, but I like to imagine that his dick looks like a blown out tire.
Dude, that would be crazy.
I suppose he's just inseminating these women.
I heard
with
that he tried
basters.
to cover it with he got what's the tattoo that get the Tasmanian devil? He got the Tasmanian devil tattoo on it.
Oh,
the side of his penis.
Just so he can distract them.
Yeah. He goes, that's Taz.
I heard he just has railroad tracks on the side that go into a tunnel. That's a hole in his dick.
He put a bunch of cool Chinese letters on his wiener.
That's like the fucking David Do you know David LoPan, dude?
Yeah.
Is 97,
I think.
He was born in 29. So how old would that be?
You got me.
Oh, 96.
96.
And the motherfucker's still doing voiceover. I just saw him in Blade Runner.
Yeah.
He's unreal, dude.
I know.
He goes, my big break was the Marx Brothers.
Is that true?
Why is this guy not on every talk show there is? He's about to die, and this guy has knowledge from the times of the Marx Brothers. Nobody has the cinematic knowledge or television knowledge of this fucking guy.
I know.
Why are we not why is not every article about fucking David LoPan?
Why would you want that when you can have Hawk Tua girl do a segment called Shit on That Thing where she talks about things she didn't like?
I'm doing a fucking cash me outside Haktua coin.
Are you?
Yeah, let's combine forces of two fucking degenerates. Degenerate scammers.
Cash Me Outside Hawk Tua coin, not affiliated with Cash Me Outside or Hawk Tua.
And not affiliated with Ryan O'Neal in any way, shape, or form. Dump it.
And just do an immediate pump and dump on it.
I know, dude. It's unreal. Dude, I still go back to that chick that used to lip sync Trump fucking speeches.
Yeah.
She got a Netflix show.
Yeah.
Forget the guy that's been working on shit for 20 years.
We talked
honing it.
We talked about this on the phone.
Real.
There's that mom that would put on a Chewbacca mask and would say stuff in her van while she was parked. Yes. She got signed by like CAA or somebody.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
That is wild, dude.
God, they don't like. They'll never learn because they have been. That's why I talked about Octomom. She has a new series coming out.
This guy, by the way, this is a seamless transition because guys don't know this, but he does right under the P, which we haven't heard yet. The Princess and the P.
Yeah,
he's got Octomom here.
We got to switch over soon.
Already, dude? But
I only got about an hour and a half in me.
I'll handle the rest of it.
Okay,
dude. I want you there for the almost 2 hours.
Say P-E-E. Yeah, P. It's P-E-A.
Yeah, but is there a thing? There's a Princess.
Did I already talk about Princess and the P?
No,
we haven't even got to this fucking other thing. Did you read that to your daughter?
No, I didn't.
It's so crazy. We wonder why we have a generation. This isn't all women, but they're out there of these people who are like, I fucking want to be
spoiled.
Yeah.
You think it's because of the Princess and the P?
Think about it, dude. You have this fucking cunt who sleeps on 30 mattresses and can feel a pee underneath, and they're like, that's the one you should choose. You know, it was originally written as like a satire.
Yeah, yeah.
And people took it as like, look, she's the right one. We take everything literally, and that is one of the worst ones we ever did.
There is no satire. We can't handle it, especially in America.
I learned that in fucking school, and I was like, what? And I didn't even think about it. But now I look at it and go, what was the lesson here? The lesson was you need to find the chick who will never be satisfied with anything. She can feel it. All the other, he passed up on so many good women who go, I had the best sleep ever.
Yeah,
and the mother's like,
because I had 17 mattresses I was sleeping on top of.
Yeah, and the mother goes, not the right one. You need a cunt like me.
Yeah, who can feel everything. God.
Dude, she felt the pee. And he goes, finally, I found my dream woman. Someone that is going to be so uncomfortable.
Dude, imagine trying to put your dick in that pussy.
Yeah.
She'd be like,
what are you doing?
Oh, your head is too big. Your wiener.
You smell.
I can smell the back of your nutsack.
And then 2 years later into marriage, hey, Mom, thanks a lot. Real good choice there.
Yeah, it's great. I want to blow my brains out.
That's how it is, dude. That's how all it really was like they wanted to get rid of the patriarchy.
Yeah.
Because dudes were just fucking off themselves from having to live with a woman who can feel a pee under 40 mattresses.
Yeah. And now 700 years later, almost starting to work.
We're almost there.
That's a real slow burn.
I mean, that's nuts, dude.
Yeah. The first Jezebel article ever written was The Princess and the Pea.
Yeah, it really was.
Why The Princess and the Pea was right. By the way, you can see that would be an article now.
New York Times.
Why the Princess...
White Lotus has finally opened the door on The Princess and the Pea and how it's actually great.
Ladies, we do need to be pickier.
Yeah.
I love that. I love it when there's advice about being pickier, you know.
I cannot stop reading this Nice Girls, which, look, I get it. It's not everybody.
It's fantastic.
But it is wild, dude. Because they all read Princess and when I learned Princess and the Pea, they didn't tell me that this was bad. They said it was good.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like, this
she
is
had
how it
such
should
soft
be.
skin. That's what they said.
Is that what it said?
Yeah, soft skin. She was so delicate.
I thought all those other chicks were bitches because they couldn't feel the pee.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the right one.
Especially the one that rolled in there and she goes, I don't give a fuck. I'll sleep on anything.
Yeah.
She goes,
I'll suck your dick every day. And she's like, get the fuck
he goes, that's not very princessly.
I know. And then later in life, I learned, I go, these are the real women of the world.
Yeah.
These are the ones that these are the ones you love. I don't give a fuck. You can bang me on a pile of dog food. I don't give a shit.
By the way,
that is what
that was how it originally ended. The Princess and the Pea. The prince says to some fucking town trash that's fucking evil that goes, you can fuck me on a pile of dog food if you want. And he goes, and they lived happily ever after.
100%, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And they would.
Yeah, they would.
They fucking would, dude. You're going to tell me that they would not? Because it would be unreal. That's what you want. Someone who goes, you haven't washed your dick in 4 days? I don't give a fuck. We're already laying on a bale of hay. Why don't you ram me?
I'll just pee after we fuck.
Instead, this other guy, that's what I want. The other guy that chose that chick with the fucking thing, it's like, she's like, we have to do it right after you get out of the shower because you're a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
you
not
smell,
only that,
you're
but
lazy, you're a loser.
Imagine all the fucking work you have to do just to touch that pussy. You got
Oh, yeah, you got to earn it, dude.
You got to go to Disneyland. You got to fucking do all this shit.
You got to earn it. But when they teach you in school, you don't get any of that.
Yeah, our teacher used to say, hey, listen, guys, pussy just feels good pretty much no matter what. So just pick a chick that's cool and fuck the shit out of her.
And this is why we have a completely dysfunctional society, because from a young age, we're being taught that these high standards that are unattainable that's who you should be shooting for. No, you got to go with someone that's fucking chill.
Yeah.
Easy.
And guys have the hard standards too, the high standards.
That's what I'm saying, everybody.
Which is like crazy, where they go, oh, she's slept with more than 10 guys. She's for the streets.
Yeah. Tell you what, if you're not a virgin, dude,
there are people who say that now.
I know. You couldn't pay me to fuck a virgin.
Dude, imagine trying to fuck a virgin now. You're in your 40s.
Ugh, like a 35-year-old
a
virgin?
35-year-old virgin lady?
I would say you're mentally ill.
She would be mentally ill.
Yes, of course.
If you met a 35-year-old virgin that wanted to have sex as much as a regular person did.
Yeah.
And they were still a virgin. There's something going on there.
100%.
You know?
Yeah.
As a woman?
Yeah, you're fucked, dude.
Imagine
she's a lunatic. So is the guy. By the way, a 35-year-old guy, he's got steer clear.
35-year-old guy who's a virgin is crazy.
I'll give you a high cutoff. 27.
Okay, I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Because if you make it to 30, you've done something weird.
Yes.
Like
I have just been basically raped. I go, what are you gonna do? Woke up, fucking someone sucking my dog.
By the way, this guy,
all right.
this guy does his humble brag rape story over and over and over again. He goes, "Did I ever tell you about my sexual assault? Woke up and this chick was basically couldn't get enough of my dick." I didn't say yes. That's basically rape.
Yeah.
This chick wanted my dick so bad.
I think that I
without
probably
my permission.
I think
she
I
served
probably
me.
consented and passed out. I
Yeah.
don't remember.
But I woke up and I was like, yeah, figures.
What am I gonna do? I gotta wait it out. Don't want to disturb the
You
beast.
go, maybe if I just be quiet, she'll finish.
So hurry up and finish.
But I'm saying it happens. It just kind of happens. Somebody,
What
you're
kinda
gonna run
happens?
into somebody that wants to fuck before 30.
Yeah, I think so.
Everybody.
I think so.
Yeah. So I will give you the 27 as far as losing your virginity. That's kind of your max.
When I was in my 20s, I hooked up with this chick that was a virgin in her 30s. And
Virgin in her 30s.
Yeah, and she was like, "Well, okay, you can take my virginity tonight if you want to." And then
she goes, "I was waiting for all this time, and now I'm found like whatever, just do it."
and like I tried to bite her nipple or whatever while
Yeah.
we were messing around. She goes, "What are you doing? Oh my god!" And then she goes, "We can't do that. I'm not ready for this." And I went, "Okay,
You go, all right, see ya.
this is bad." She started.
Now,
it-
you should have known.
She started by going, "Don't try to eat my ass." That's what she said. Whatever you do, don't try to eat my ass.
You go, that's fine. I'll eat the titties.
Yeah, I'll eat the
We
titty.
got plenty of titty to go around.
I didn't do anything
I wouldn't,
weird either.
I wouldn't want that.
I
don't
wasn't
want
even
that.
doing anything weird. You know?
I would not want that. I think only 2 chicks I ever had sex with were virgins, and I don't want that pressure
No, that's a lot.
over again.
You're like, I don't want to. Hey, listen, darling, I don't want to ruin you for all the other guys.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that's a lot
You go,
of pressure.
and after I fucked her, I knew I was going to wake up being raped that night.
But to do it now, you're like, are you out of your mind?
That is crazy.
Even if
man.
if a chick came to me and she goes, I've had sex with 10 guys, I go, come back when it's 30. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, because I'm afraid that you're going to rip my wiener off.
Yeah. Afraid you're going to like ride me and break it in half.
Dude, that can happen. That does happen.
I know. What do you think I do?
That's
You go,
scary, too.
You go, here, I know you're just joking, but that's real.
It is real.
Israel?
I knew
You're
you'd say
always
it.
promoting, dude. You're always promoting Israel.
This show is getting too political.
Listen, should we switch over?
We can. Let me.
We're at 54,
Let me
so let's
get,
do it.
Let me get the sound effect thing.
Why don't you just
going.
play it through the fucking microphone?
Oh, you think that's better
I don't know.
than me doing all the dumbest shit you've ever seen in your life?
I don't know, dude.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
That sounded low.
Turn it up. Oh, wait. Yeah. Why are you wasting our time by plugging it in, unplugging
Because it's
it?
clean sound. It's clean audio when I do it the other way.
All right. So check us out.
Wait. Oh yeah, we have to do that. God, we didn't plug shit.
How am I the one carrying this show?
You're
with a
not,
fucking
by the way.
concussion?
You aren't carrying the show.
Is that just a?
when we
Is
go
that
back?
a deep misconception?
When we go back and watch this, you'll go. I wasn't
Oh.
carrying that show at all.
I've had a headache for fucking 4 days.
Do you
5
take
days.
anything for it?
Yeah, I take dildos up the butt.
Go ahead and switch over. This guy's carrying, by the way, a great example of carrying the show. Do you take anything for your headache? I take dildos up the butt. Now, what do we have to promote, O'Neill?
Slop.
Patreon.com/SlopQuest. What were you going to say? Slop.
Slopquest.patreon/
This guy almost said slop.com.
That will be the next thing.
Patreon.com/SlopQuest. Tell your friends about the show. Ryan O'Neill Comedy. Check him out on social media.
Reddit, Instagram,
MySpace.
some YouTube.
And then my webcomic, Tarnation Lucille, is on Tapas and Comic Fury. I haven't updated it in a week because I've been doing these commissions that are kicking my ass. But new updates are coming very soon. Comic Fury and Tapas, Tarnation Lucille, Wild West manga comic.
Yeah,
All right.
manga.
There we go. There's that show holding.
Play the god.
This
Damn.
guy, by the way, before we switch over,
Play.
this guy said, manga.
As if it was anything.
Play the goddamn.